Events Plus is a Unity plugin designed to replace the Unity event system. Built around the same concept, it includes dozens of additional features as well as better performance. In this video, I'll be going over basic usage of Events Plus using a pre-made scene and scripts. One of the most common types of interactions happens from whenever an object collides with another. Let's say I want to tell the game to spawn more coins whenever the player, this guy here, touches this green cube. To do this, I want to start off by creating a simple trigger script and attach it to the green cube. Inside of the script file, I want to then start adding some special code to expose a custom event inside of the inspector, as well as fire that event off whenever it is touched. This process is similar to UnityEvents. I start off by using the Events Plus namespace, as well as adding in the onTriggerEnter function found in MonoBehaviors. Now I will add the actual event object. In Events Plus, I call this a publisher, which acts and behaves similar to traditional Unity events. I will call this one onHit. This publisher variable will now show up in the inspector and will execute whenever its publish function is called. This is the same as UnityEvents invoke function. I will go ahead and set this up in the onTriggerEnter function, as well as ensure it is properly initialized inside of the start function. It's also good practice to call the clear function inside of MonoBehaviors onDestroy. Okay, with that done, back inside of Unity, you'll now see the onHit variable exposed and ready to be set up. One of the cool features about Events Plus is that publishers act as re-orderable lists that can be expanded and minimized. Now I will add a call to tell my game script to spawn more coins. I simply click the Add button, which will give me an empty field that I can then drag my game script object into. Using this dropdown, I will be able to select specific components. By default, the game object will be selected, which means I will still need to select the game script. This will generate a new drop-down list of accessible variables and functions to the right. Unlike traditional Unity events, I have a lot more control and useful options available to me. Better filtering will be made available in future versions. But for now, I'm going to just find and select the spawn coins function. Now let's test it inside of play mode. It works, and coins are now properly spawning whenever I touch the green cube. In this next part, I'm going to go over how to get those spawn coins to properly destroy themselves, as well as add to the game score when the player touches them. In game development, spawned objects typically present a unique challenge when it comes to hooking up events. Usually, this results in messy code and difficulty in debugging. Events Plus removes this challenge through a special subscription system that automatically hooks events up. I'm going to start by reusing the same trigger script I made from before and applying it to the coin prefab. Right now, I'm going to simply call the die function inside of the coin script so the coin will properly go away when touched. One thing you may have already noticed is a channel input on the onHit event. This number can be used in Events Plus to let listening objects, called subscribers, to automatically register themselves to an event. Ideally, I will have my game script listen to the onHit event and call an add score function each time it is fired. With that being said, I'm going to set the channel to 1, 2, 3 and apply the prefab. But my game script still does not have a subscriber variable to listen to the onHit event. So I will open it up and add it. Just like before, I use the Events Plus namespace. I will now add a subscriber variable that I'll just call subscriber. Like publisher variables, I will need to initialize my subscriber inside of the start function. Just to be memory safe, I will also call the subscriber's clear function inside of the scripts onDestroy. That's actually all for this script. Back inside of Unity, you will now see the subscriber variable and the inspector. This can now be set up just like the onHit variable from earlier. I will add a call to the addScore function, which will then show a channels drop-down list. This is used to have addScore only be called whenever a publisher with a matching channel number is fired. Inside of the channels list, I will add 1, 2, 3 to match the number set in the coin prefab. And now, when I press play, you can see the coins properly disappear and correctly increment the player's score. Thanks for watching, and check out the description below for additional information on Events Plus.